Good morning, TL Travelers, and welcome to or welcome back to the TL Travel YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome to the family. Right now we are exploring in beautiful Costa Rica. We are in the Uvita area, like southern Costa Rica, up in the cloud forest. Just having a beautiful time, but today is an exciting day. For me, for all of us really. My good friend Jen, who I lived with back home in Ontario, and she was a bridesmaid in my wedding. Love her to death, Jen. Love you. She's pretty much been down here since our wedding 5 years ago, and you know what? We just don't get to see her all that often, and now we get to go visit her in her own little home neighborhood, and she's gonna take us around and show her some of her favorite Costa Rican spots. So if you've not already hit that subscribe button, do it, because we travel new content. We post new travel content every Thursday and Sunday, and if you love an adventure, hit that like button, because we're about to get this day started.
Do you have a key to lock this one?
Yeah, Derek? Jennifer, here we come. I've never called her Jennifer.
I was like, really?
Not even once.
A few inches later.
Guys, this is the nicest day we've had. I know, like.
Okay, so we're just down here at the water now. We've been chilling out and having a nice relaxing morning. The first waterfall that we were gonna walk to, actually, the tide was, not tide, but like the river water was really, really high because wet season did just end. So like that's a risk you take in any country, the water being too low or too high to get to somewhere. So we just kind of chilled out here, had a little bit of a swim. There's like a cute little beach area that you can like lay out and chill on. Bless you, Carmen's having a sneeze attack.
Bad timing.
It's all good. So the plan now though is to head over to a spot called Mosaic in Uvita, where we're gonna do like some good, delicious food. We've been pretty much talking about food for like the last 10 minutes. So food and some wine and other fun cocktails and stuff, and just like have a good chill sesh. Catch up with my good friend Jen, who has mud.
Can I?
Yes. This is Jen, by the way. She's our tour guide for the day.
I have chalk, paint, well, clay.
She's essentially our tour guide, but also essentially a local. Derek won't let me war paint his face, so I've just war painted his hand. It's natural sunscreen, but...
You want a sun on your hand?
I'm good.
Okay. I'll draw it on.
So now his ginger hand won't burn. Hello, Jack. Well, good morning for day 2 of this adventure. I'm not gonna lie, we got a little bit sidetracked yesterday. Well, not sidetracked. The whole point was really to like enjoy some drinks and hang out and catch up. So that's what we did. Obviously I didn't like pick up the camera and film too much yesterday, later afternoon or evening. We basically just enjoyed some food and drinks at Mosaic, which you guys saw. Mosaic in Uvita. It's like a wine and sushi bar. Freaking delicious. If you ever have a chance to go, definitely go. And then we also went down to a little spot in Dominicalito. which is actually like a really cute little beach and stuff down there too. So if you're ever in the area and you're looking for somewhere that's like a little more chill, check out that area. But we did that, and then the rain started to come down, so we came back here to the villa, enjoyed some drinks, hung out, caught up, chit-chatted, all those fun things. And now it's a new day. So I've decided that for the sake of just like entertainment for you guys, I'm just going to continue our adventures today instead of making yesterday one video and today another video. So if there is some rain happening outside right now, but we're gonna wait for that rain to tide over, and then we are going to head down. We have one more waterfall that we want to try and track down for you guys and share with you guys in this area. And of course I will, as always, leave information below for, you know, what it is if we find it. And then depending on weather, we're also going to check out the Whale's Tail Beach. So that is another one that is definitely worth checking out, but we have done that before, and it's just like a beautiful beach spot. And you can like walk out onto the beach itself is like shaped like a whale's tail, so low tide you can walk out to like the tail or whatever, and it's just like really cool. Swim around, it's very nice. So that's enough rambling for me. I'm a little bit tired this morning. This trip is coming to a close, and which just been like, it's been a lot of fun adventures, but yeah, I'm tired, and also definitely covered in mosquito bites. So yeah, I'm just ready to have a nice chill day after this last day of adventure. So yeah, rambling aside, let's just get this day started and hope that my morning time caffeine kick, my iced coffee kick, kicks in pretty soon. There's a full party going on down here. Okay, guilty. It is another day. Obviously, the same thing happened yesterday that happened the day before, which was we adventured through the day, and then we went back. Yesterday, we ended up going back to Flutterby. It's a hostel that's pretty close to the Whale's Tail Beach for some food and drinks, and then we just got visiting and, you know, chatting with new friends and all that kind of thing. So the video ended without a real ending. So because today is actually our travel day from Uvita back north to the Tamarindo area, I am just going to take this day and this moment to end the video, sort of wrap some things up for you guys and talk a little bit about Uvita and the things that we did and the things that you can do. So I first want to say that everything that we did in this video, with the exception of the Whale's Tail, is completely free. If you have a rental car in Costa Rica, there are so many little like beaches and waterfalls and rivers and different like little hikes and things that you can do that don't cost you any money at all. The river spot that we visited 2 days ago is actually kind of more of a like local spot, so I'm not going to share that. with you guys, like how to get there and everything like that, just because I don't want to be that person who comes in, heads to a nice quiet local place and then, you know, sends a bunch of tourists there constantly. But I will drop a link to the first waterfall that we visited on day 1 below. And then yesterday we went to Cascade El Pavon, or El Pavon Waterfall. That one is pretty common. It's super, super easy. You can drive into it from off of the main highway. About, I want to say it was only about a 5-minute drive in. And then there's like a little sign for it, short little path, marked staircase, the whole thing. You can go down, you can swim down there. I believe that you can also sort of jump off the top, depending on the tides and the water levels and everything. Like, it was shallow when I was standing in there and sort of swimming around, so I would be very, very careful of what you're doing when you're jumping, but that's just something that FYI, you can do if you're doing it safely. And then we went to Whale's Tail. So Whale's Tail, the admission for the beach at the Whale's Tail is $6 US for like foreigners, and then for locals it's about 1,000 colones, which is approximately $2. When you're visiting the Whale's Tail, you want to make sure that you are going when the tide is low so that you can see it. High tide, you cannot see the Whale's Tail anymore. It's just a regular old beach, which is still a beautiful beach. There's some beautiful swimming there, all of those things. But yeah, just be aware that it is a tide specific situation. And while the signs do say that the beach closes at 4, there are like multiple entrances and you can get in and stay until after 4 for sunset and things like that. I even mentioned it to the like legitimate security guard and he was like, oh, well, you know, if you want to stay past 4, yeah, and do it. So for everyone who has mentioned sunset on Whale's Tail, don't be shocked when you get there and the signage indicates that you need to leave before 4 because you can stay. So that's pretty much going to be everything for me for today. If you haven't already hit that like button, go ahead and do it. Hit that subscribe button because we post new travel content every Thursday and Sunday. Just because it's our last day in the South doesn't mean that it's our last travel day altogether. So for sure, stick around, and until I see you guys in the next video, stay great, travel safe, and I'll see you back in the North. Bye guys.